Hey, no, I don't look as if I've got a neck. Okay, this was one that I thought was a common complaint among expats, and this is people who are of good heart living in places like America or Australia and the UK, and they meet up with somebody, and then the demands for money start to come in. Well, listen to this. This is an extreme case, but it can in many ways be typical of how it happens. It says, Terence, I've recently become a subscriber and I'm very much interested in what you have to say because I intend on visiting the Philippines in the future. However, that is not the purpose of this email. Let me start at the beginning. My name is John and I am 76 years old. I live in Orange Park, Florida, and live on a small pension and Social Security. For the past 2 years or so, I have been supporting a group of women living in Metro Manila. My family, as I call them, started with 5 women, 2 of which are orphans. Over the past 2 years, my family has grown to 14 women, of which I believe 8 are orphans. The family is run by 2 widowed women with daughters. Unfortunately, both of these women have heart problems and need medication, costing $100 each medication. Due to my divorce, any savings I had is now gone, and the total expenses for my family, quote unquote, seem to be going out of sight. Their total expenses for this month is about 33,000 pesos, of which I was only able to send 13. Yes, okay. Because of this, a daughter of one of the women is out begging for money. If she cannot make 5,000 for her mother's medicine, she is planning to prostitute herself to get it. All the young women, mostly 18 years old, know that active prostitutes are not welcome to live with them. If the daughter does sell herself, she will be living in the streets. Her mom has said that if that happens, she will go with her daughter. I believe her 15-year-old daughter will also go with her mom. That must be a sister. I am at my wit's end trying to prevent this, but I don't know if I will be successful unless I can find 10,000.
Luban.
Oh, damn. Yeah. Unless I can find 10,000 pesos. We've got a flat bat. So, I don't know. I'm really not sure whether he is thinking that we would be able to send money to him, because as we try to tell people, we're not able to give help to the entire world. It's just those that we can actually personally check up on, and that's how it works. Now, this man, sorry, you're being taken for a ride. You're being taken for a roller coaster ride. It must be obvious that not so much cannot be going wrong in one family's life. And do you really have family? Do you really have all of these women being supported by you? And it seems that the more that you give, the more you give. And the more you give when you give, the more you will continue to give. There will be no end to it. As you said, it's gone out of sight. Sorry, but it's time for you to walk away, in my opinion. As we always say, we're often accused, well, do you have any training to do this counselling? I tell you, the training that I've had, I've won and lost a lot of fights, and I've won and lost a lot of loves, and I've got some experience enough to have an opinion, which everybody has an opinion. We all know what the opinions are like, don't we? Well, it's too much. there's too much drama going on. Going out, can I imagine a situation where someone in my family, my extended family, would come to me and say, unless you can give me 5,000, I'm going to go out and sell myself on the streets. Do you understand what an enormous leap this is for someone to do that, to go out and sell themselves on the street if they are a decent woman? I'm not talking now about judging those who find themselves in such a desperate situation that they have to do that, but boy, that's one big leap from being an upright Christian spiritual soul woman to doing that. And apart from anything, it could be very dangerous. It could get killed. I'm being scratched on by my wife, who's dying to get in on this. What?
I'm hungry. Yeah, my advice my advice for you, sir, is, if you it seems that your letter, I don't know if you met those women or not.
No, he hasn't.
If not, then it's not sure. Because 33,000, you're sending them 33,000 a month. That's very big already.
33,000, put that in perspective. We're building a house, a new house for a desperately poor family for 50 or 60,000, not even double.
Yeah,
so work it out.
Yeah,
man.
at the same time, it seems that you've been used. You've been used, and at the same time,
used and abused.
They are not being truthful to you. They're not being truthful to you, and at the same time, if they need medication, if they got heart problems in Manila, if they're in Metro Manila, it's easy for them to access help from the government. Because on the public medical hospital in Manila. Because the congressmen are there, the senators are there. They can easily go to the office of the president for help, and at the same time, it's a big hospital where anyone can go for a public hospital. That's an advantage if you are living in the city. Because your
especially
access,
in Manila.
Yeah, because your access to a lot of public services that you can avail of.
Yeah.
So their problem is they don't have food. Then they go to the government office for the DSWD helping them on the problem. At the same time, they can go to the PCSO for their heart problems. The Philippine Sweepstakes office, and at the same time, they can go to the office of Manny Pacquiao in Manila, and at the same time, they can go to the office of the president. So
Rafi Tulfo, there's
there's
all kinds of resources for them, but
we always
the other thing is that that astonished me was that the $100 medication, and I'm taking it that it's $100 medication. That's just one. That's over 5,000 pesos.
Yeah, and at the same time, it seems that your letter and your relationship with the woman that you've been preparing to, it seems a little bit shaky. Shady.
Shady?
Yeah, shaky like that.
Shady or shaky?
Yeah, it's up to you what choice you want to do, what choice of word you want to use. Okay, so
it's multiple choice question.
So that's how our, and at the same time, I just want also to tell to those who send us some messages about that they need help. They're from Metro Manila, they're from Mindanao, they're from Iloilo, Samar. We wanted to help, but then we want to help to those that we can see.
We have to be, sorry, we had a phone call that just put it in then. We have to be able to go and see
the condition
and make it an actual decision that's based on what we can see and what we can talk to the people at. And it's just the two of us right now. That's it. I mean, we have the Superman team that do building work and so on, but it's really just the two of us. And if people send us money, they send us a finite amount of money, like say, I don't know, 2,000 pesos. They send 2,000 pesos, and they say, in the case of Tita will send us 1,000, 2,000 pesos, whatever it is that she wants to send at the time, and she says, I want you to go and get this much groceries for the blind man who I've adopted. And that's what we do. But we're not out there, as, I don't know, flying millionaires looking to find places all over the Philippines where we can give help. We can't do it, and we have to make that rule that we must be able to see the person ourselves and know that it's real.
Yeah.
And we have plenty of those as it is. So, what you're doing, back to our friend who is supporting 14 women, I haven't actually heard this before. This is a new one. What's not new is the fact that they are asking for more and more and more money.
Yeah, we always advise, our viewers, when it comes to relationship that is building with money, and always it's a little bit intriguing that a lot of alibis, look what you call that, put some boundaries on it. If there's a red flag, try to not just use your heart, but at the same time use your mind whether they are being real or not.
Yeah, you need, and the thing is that the fact that you've written means that you've got a gut reaction there that something is not quite right. And boy, those gut reactions are there for a purpose. We tend to suppress those reactions. These are intuitive insights into what is happening to us at any given time. And when we start to blunt those and invalidate them and put them down and ignore them, they're like a skill. It's like a knife that becomes blunt. It won't cut anymore even if you want it to. So don't continue, in spite of having the impression, this gut reaction that something is not quite right.
Yeah, and at the same time, ask for guidance if for you to have a good decision make when it comes to decision making. Guidance, what is right and what's wrong, and at the same time,
Well, he is
always.
doing that now, isn't he? Because he knows from experience by looking at our videos and these similar advice letters, that it's not just us that gives advice.
Yeah.
By writing to us, yes, you get this personal response, but then our other subscribers who are acting on the basis of a lot of losses and wins. People have won and people have lost, and they'll give you the sum total of their experience.
Yeah, and
Then you can make a decision better.
yeah, so listen and read the comments of the viewers, and at the same time, sorry we cannot able to help about monetary because we never really know
we
what's
don't
really
know
the truth.
any more
Okay?
than you do.
Yeah, so please
Okay.
like, comment, and subscribe again. Again. Be careful.
Be careful. What's that supposed to mean?